So here I am out here, and I'm trying to think of videos for you guys. I know that you guys want more videos, but honestly, it's been super cold. I've been working pretty much every single day, but I have today off. So I went and bought this Ranger. I paid 300 bucks for it. Buddy told me this is the best running engine he's ever seen in his life. And you know what? I think it actually runs pretty good. It's a two-wheel drive Ford Ranger. It's got 165,000 on it and a dead battery. So a great start. But he kept telling me it's a shame to scrap this thing because of how good this engine runs. And you know what? I agree. It does run pretty good. But I want to see how long it lasts without oil. And why am I doing it? Because I'm scrapping this thing here in about an hour and a half, 2 hours. So I might as well have some fun with it before it goes to scrap. Okay, booster pack. Oh, you dirty, dirty girl. Okay, so now you should start. Alright. There we go. So she's running. Now what we're going to do is we're going to drain the oil out of it. So, what size bolt is that? I'm going to say that's a 15 mil bolt. Let's go get a 15 mil bolt. So I was mistaken. It's not a 15, it's a 16. So as soon as I start draining this, I'm going to start the timer. Maybe I'll start keeping time of all the vehicles I do this to. Okay, on your marks. Nobody can't get oil on their hands for doing this. Okay. It's coming out. And the timer has been started. Look at that. Black oil low. Well, this is draining. I'm going to start pulling the brake calipers off. So far we're at 20 seconds. I'm going to start pulling off all the brake drums. I'm going to get ready to drain the gas out of it. Going to maybe try to pull the front discs off. I'll get the charger out of here. And battery's got to go. The radiator I'm probably just going to leave because that fluid's going to be extremely hot here in about 10 minutes. Any estimates on how long this thing's going to last without oil? I'm going to say 15 minutes. I'm going to call it 15 minutes right now. What do you guys think? Leave a comment down in the description below on how long you think this thing's going to last without oil. I will not stop the timer until it gets bad. If I hear anything kind of changing inside the engine, I will be sure to record it. So let's see how long this thing lasts. Oil's almost all out of it. Still a little bit coming out. So it's taking about a minute and a half for the oil to drain. So that kind of gives it like a minute and a half of glory, I guess. But I think that's just kind of coming through the block now. Let's keep this thing running. We are 4 minutes in, the check engine lights come on and it's flashing for no oil pressure. So I think it's 100% out of oil now. Now we just have to see how long it waits with no oil left in it. I've got about 11 minutes till I think my time is going to be right. I'm just looking to kill some time. All I really want is to touch your skin where the innocence is. 8 minutes and 50 seconds, and we've started to hear a lifter knock. You hear that? Almost, we're at 9 minutes and you're just starting to be able to hear it. So that's a pretty good sign for my 15-minute guess.
I can't bear to mask the absence of her touch with imposing fingers. She touched my lips as I clinched her hips. You never looked so beautiful. All I really want is to touch your skin when innocence is hard to come by. Innocence is hard. Guiding you from pressure all the night. Cleans or cracks that bone.
We're at 14 minutes and 35 seconds. That is actually longer than I thought it was going to last. Well, not yet. I guess 15 minutes. But we are 15 seconds away from where I thought this thing was going to blow up. So maybe the guy wasn't lying to me. Maybe it is a really good motor in this. Here we are 17 minutes in, and I thought it'd be a good idea to maybe pull the oil filter off of this truck. She's still running. She's outlasted me by 2 minutes at my guess. So let's keep going.
Innocence is hard to come by. Innocence is lost.
Almost 19 minutes. Oh! Okay, this is getting a little bit ridiculous. I pretty much doubled my estimate. We're almost at 29 minutes now. I guess if you want to run a vehicle out of oil, it should be a Ford Ranger 4.0 4-liter. Wow.
This could be the turning point. A ship sailed towards redemption and the prospect of a new day. I reached far beyond my breaking point. Padded walls closed in, crushed her bones. The sky and sea turned gray. She won't call me by my first name. My faith was resisted by intuition. Taking out, thrown it away. She won't call me
It just seized. It just seized. It just stopped, and it is 48:43. So I'm gonna pause this. I'm gonna see if it will refire. "48 minutes, 47 seconds, and 46 milliseconds. That is how long this Ford Ranger lasted without oil. I'm pretty impressed. I guessed 15 minutes. I was way off. All we got to do now is drain the gas out of it. And I've already got the catalytic converters out of it. So, you know what? I thought it was going to take 15 minutes, but after about 40 minutes, I was like, heck, I'm just going to cut them out while it's running. They were hot, but they're out. So we're going to drain the gas, and then we're going to take this thing into scrap, but I might start like a wall and see how long vehicles stay on it. See which one lasts the longest without oil. So far, the Ford Ranger set a very, very good time. So we're going to start a wall here. No oil times. We're going to start it off with a 2002 full fucking Ranger. 48 minutes, 47 seconds, 46 milliseconds. Now, my time's probably off for a bit. When it stalled, I ran over and hit the stop button on that clock. An amazing time set by a $250 truck. So, as I buy more vehicles and they go to scrap, I will drain the oils out and I will start setting times. And you guys can guess them before they start happening. So, did anybody guess 48 minutes on this Ford Ranger? I definitely didn't. I guessed 15. But you know, for the next one, maybe I'll be a little bit more aggressive. This will be interesting to see how this works out. If we get enough scrap cars, we can see which ones last longer with no oil pressure. Now, this is the best possible scenario. The vehicle is at idle. There's no load on the engine. So, if you lose oil pressure on the road, you're definitely not going to be able to go 48 minutes. But I remember one of those Hyundais I got only lasted about 4. So, I'm going to start recording all these times. So far, the Ford Ranger on top because it's the only one there at 48 minutes. Let's see the next vehicle I get, and you guys can watch with us. I still got to drain the gas out of that and finish strapping it down, and it's off to scrap. So thanks for watching, everybody. Maybe we can start this new playlist here, and 48 minutes is pretty impressive with no oil. I was impressed. Like I said, I only guessed 15. So thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you back here tomorrow on Zach's Workshop.